everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have an unboxing here for y'all today. I know it's been so long. I feel like I have not made a plan with me. I think in what, like maybe 2 months? The last video y'all saw for me, I'll link it up above. That was kind of like a life update slash tour of the house. We are still in the process of moving, technically. We are officially in our new home. We have already been here for about 2 months, but we still have so many things that are in boxes and everything's still like half packed, half unpacked. It's just like a huge mess in the garage right now, basically. We got like just like the main living areas in order, but everything else is a hot mess. But I, of course, ordered an Erin Condren life planner. I actually ordered two. I'm going to go through them. I ordered a binder in a colorful vertical and a regular coiled bound planner in a vertical neutral. Now, I want to tell y'all a little something because I actually went into the store. And I had a really bad experience in the store, which has never happened. I've actually always had really good experiences in the store. And because previously I had bad experiences online, even though the store is it's about an hour and a half to get there. The day that we went, it took us like probably like a little over 2 hours because it was raining so bad just to get there, and then to end up leaving with nothing was a huge bummer. They were just, it was just not a good time. It is what it is. But I went ahead when I got home. I ordered online. I knew I wanted the planner. I know that I feel like I'm always gonna have an EC. I just love these planners. So anyway, I'm excited to get into this. I'm excited. It came really quickly. The reason I had gone into the store is because typically their shipping, takes quite a while, but I was really impressed. I ordered this on launch day, which was the 6th. And I got it the following Monday, and I ordered very late at night, so I'm sure they had already gotten like hundreds of thousands of orders. So I was really impressed that it took, within exactly a week it was here. So it was that was really amazing. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm sure you're not here to hear me blab about my like sob story at the store. I did already rip into this. I was gonna wait, but then I couldn't, so I haven't like actually opened the planners themselves. Well, I flipped through the coiled one, but I have not opened the one in the binder. I'm gonna go through that one first because I'm so excited. It did come with this little newspaper, which I thought was super cute. I don't exactly, I haven't read this or anything, but I thought it was really cute that it looks like a little newspaper. Oh, I guess it's just like them showing off some of their items. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. So we got the little gift tag, and then a kind of postcard here. It says life should not only be lived, it should be celebrated. I love their little gift tags and such. I use those fairly often. So this is the binder. I got it in the colorful vertical, like I mentioned. It only comes in an 18-month option, and this is their new pattern, the kaleidoscope. I know right now it's just a big reflection, so I'm sorry about that. And then these were freebies. So I got these 2 little notepads, and then this charm as a freebie for my order. This was the little thing that came inside the planner. I just took it out. If y'all don't already know, the planners no longer come with the what's it called? With that like pocket, that like plastic zip pocket that you could clip into the coil, which I think it is disappointing. Honestly, it's not that I'm disappointed that I don't get another baggie. Like, I like having them, but mine is on the coil, so whenever I would use it, of course, I could just rip it out and put it into any of the new planners. What I'm disappointed is that the price went up and then we get less things. I know that they're saying the price went up also because of the box, but to me the box isn't worth the like $5 difference in the price. But that's just, my opinion. Anyway, let's get into this bad boy. I'm so excited about this one. I know that a lot of people were a little bit kind of concerned about the new layout. I was not concerned about the new layout. I saw someone in the planner community say, at this point I could basically use a paper towel and you couldn't tell a difference. And with the way I sticker things, that's basically true. So I wasn't really concerned about the about the new layout, but you know, I'm sure y'all have seen like there's like mock plan with me's up already where you can see the you know, the stickers fit just fine. Now this is the let me go ahead and take this off, the binder. So this is just a little sleeve thing. It says your life planner binder includes thick and rich paper for a luxurious writing experience, 18 months of calendar views for stylish and stress-free planning, plus a new monthly productivity page and goal setting page. Colorful stickers, inspirational quotes, and EC essentials are perfect for organizing in style. So this, I gotta say, it feels really nice. Like it is so, it feels to me like NARS packaging, but like in a less, you know how like it gets like dirty really quickly because it's like so tacky. Like it feels like that, like really smooth, but not tacky or anything like that. It is gorgeous. Like it's so beautiful. I'm obsessed with this. Oh, we have a ruler coming out. I did not get any personalization. Had I gotten one of the solid colors, I would have, but I just thought this was like already so busy. Like I didn't really feel the need to add like a couple letters down here. I do wish they had more personalization, like that you could do your name, but it looked like it was just, you could only do initials. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Now it is this like kind of bright, it's almost like a turquoise blue. It's coming up brighter in camera. It is definitely a bit of a deeper color on the inside. There's no pockets on this, which I do think would have benefited from having some pockets here, but there are like stick-on pockets that I could buy at some point, not from Erin Condren, at least not now, that I'm sure I could put. Now this, so it says add your folder and sticker sheets starting from their second hole from the top. So it's just telling you one more section. Yeah, so it's just telling you how to get those things like into your coil. My coil looks really tight. Don't have any issues with this at all. Let me get this. This thing is stuck. Oh, okay. I don't know if y'all are like, if it's gonna focus on that. But I have no separation in my rings. My rings are really nice. So that's awesome. I know a few people said that theirs weren't as tight, so that's super awesome. So the guts of the planner itself come packaged separately. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear into this. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have a colorful planner. I feel like I've been a neutral for so long. I don't know like which one. So I buy two planners so that one could be like the one I do videos and things on, and then also because I need one obviously for testing purposes for the shop. So I'm not sure which is the one I'm going to like keep as like my memory keeping planner. I'm kind of leaning towards this one, but I'm not sure. So I don't know. So we have here the guts of the planner. Now this is 18 months, and this is basically just a little under the height of the rings, which obviously means it's going to make it super tight in there. I'm going to go ahead and put them in just so that we can see what it how it lays and all of that. So let me do that and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so I got the 18 months in the planner, and you can see this bad boy is basically completely full. So I mean, I don't think I would keep the you know, a whole 18-month in here at a time. I feel like that kind of doesn't make sense anyway. So I can totally see that this would be a lot easier to flip through, you know, if it didn't have as many pages. Now I do wish it came with like a kind of like a, what are those things called in the back? Like your Foxy Fix will come with it and things like that, just to like make the last pages kind of flip inwards once you close the planner, because otherwise you're gonna get them, basically it's gonna get stuck. Not so much in the front, but in the back. I'm sure if you have like another quote planner, you know what I mean. I can't remember the name of it. Now I did see, I've watched a couple of videos. I know I watched Pretty Neat Living, Jennifer Ross on YouTube. She had basically all the planners, so I watched her review, and I heard her mention that this was like a mistake basically, or that they said that they were going to correct it, that they were just sending it like that as like, do you see how these pages have the punch from the like the regular planner? But then I watched, I think it was I can't remember, someone's someone's YouTube video whenever they went to go wild, and they spoke with Erin Condren, and Erin Condren said that that basically they weren't going to include the sticker sheets at first, but then they decided to, so that's why they got, you know, put in this way. That she didn't think it was a problem, so that's how they left it. Which I totally get, but it was an afterthought, therefore it looks like an afterthought. But I mean, I think it's fine if we were not gonna get the stickers and then we did. I think that's totally all right. Doesn't make sense with the folder though. Like, were y'all not gonna put the folder in and then also decided? I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me. Like I feel like it could have been done correctly. Now, another thing that you notice, I feel like right off the bat, is the fact that this is a very, very different kind of ring style. So we have 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and then 4 in the center. Now, again, I watched in that video that I watched Erin Condren talk about it, she did mention that she wanted to make sure that all the dashboards worked, that all of, you know, kind of like those add-on things that you buy separately, that those worked with her planner or with this coil system, so that you didn't feel like you wasted your money on all these other accessories and then had to replace them. I think that is really, really thoughtful of them, because obviously they could just make this completely different, not have anything fit, and then, you know, you do have to go out and spend the money on those extra things if you really wanted them, if you really enjoyed having them, you know, as part of your planning system. So I think that's really great. I do, of course, see the downside of this. I can't just add any random piece of paper to this. I can't add like anything unless I punch it directly to these specifications. Now, they have not come out with a punch. Again, in that video that I watched from Erin Condren, like when Erin Condren was talking, she said that they wanted to see how this binder system was going to do before they ordered, you know, 10,000 punches, that she couldn't do like a small run of them. That to me, like, honestly does not make sense. It is a multi-million-dollar company. It should be able to afford 10,000 punches, because I mean, honestly, they probably get them for a few cents each, you know, like they would get them for $1 each even, or, you know, it just doesn't make sense to me that they wouldn't have that on hand. I think that was something that they didn't think of in time, I guess. I don't know. To me, like, that would have been so awesome, because this is when I first saw that they were coming out with the binder. That was my first thought, like, oh my goodness, how amazing. I can like punch things in, stick them in there. I basically get, you know, my ring system, but I get the Erin Condren life planner in it, which is just like the perfect combination. I feel like that's something people have been asking for years. So I think it's amazing that they finally listened to that. So I'm excited about the coil. I want more, you know, like I want them to come out with more things. So I'm going to go ahead and just flip through this planner really, really quickly, because I'm sure y'all have seen it. So we have your beautiful, you still get this vellum page, which is really gorgeous. I love this year's theme. I think this is probably my favorite so far. I'm absolutely obsessed with the kaleidoscope theme. Obsessing over these colors. Like, I know that my camera is gonna like wash things out and it's not gonna be as beautiful and vibrant as it is in person, but it is just gorgeous. Like, I am so obsessed with this color scheme. So we have your, I mean, everything looks pretty standard. You have your July 2019 all the way through December 2020 calendar, which is really handy. I know a lot of people use like those little clear date stickers on here, little clear round stickers to mark, you know, whatever it may be, any kind of calendar schedule for their kids, or, you know, if you track your period or something, that's a great way to mark it, things like that. You do have this, again, kind of like a goals page, or it can be a reflections page. You get 12 of them, so you can, of course, you know, put one for each month, or you can basically separate this however you want. I love that this is such a flexible page. And also, you know, with this planner, you don't even have to rip it out. You can just take these pages out if you're not going to use them. So that's also really handy. So now we have this. So I think out of all the things that Erin Condren did to like all these, like the changes, this is the only one that like truly bugs me. I do not like that the tab does not open the month. I now have to, and you know, it's funny because I've been using a plum paper planner for a few months, and the plum paper planner does not open up, like their tab does not open up to the month either. It goes to like another page. So I feel like they actually, honestly, I feel like they took quite a few things from the plum paper planner. But I love this page. I think this is a really great addition, having like birthday, monthly goals, another little area to write in. You get some like dot grid down here. In the neutral, you get dot grid over here as well. In the colorful, they decided to do a blank page. Not sure why they decided to do those differently, but you know, that's totally fine. But I just really would rather have my month, like say this page be before over here, you know, like if they had like the open page, you know how we already had this, like say they replaced the quote here with this page, and then say they still left this page blank if they wanted to, like on the, oh no, yeah, like behind this basically. So do you see what I'm saying? Like if it would have had a notebook page, then this page, then on the back of this it would have been a blank page, and then they could have had their quote like on this side, so that the tab could still be on the month. That would be ideal for me. I just don't, because I feel like that's what the tabs are for, or like a quick flip into your month. You just need to check something really quick, and it flips to that. Now, you could, I mean, if you're not going to use these pages, you could tape them shut, you could glue them shut, but I just feel like that would, you know, obviously take away from the planner, because you then don't get to use this page, which I think is actually really useful. That's honestly the only thing that like really was like, no, Erin Condren, why? Aside from what they did to the hourly. What they did to the hourly was just awful. Because I know a lot of people are now not going to be able to use that functionally. But that's a whole other story. I love this page. I think it is so beautiful. I do love that they put little peaks of the color. Do I wish that it still had like the more kind of vibrant, bold pop of it? I do, only because I'm such like I love planning according to the holidays and things, and not in all cases, but a lot of the times the colors from the Erin Condren will kind of match that. So I feel like it's a little bit weird, because in this case now we you know, you're getting the whole entire rainbow for each month, where I know, say in October, I know in October I would rather have it just be orange, because I'm gonna do something like Halloween-y themed kind of thing, you know. So that's the only thing that I think, you know, it's not my favorite, but let's be real, I'm probably gonna cover it with stickers anyway, so I don't think it's like that big of an issue. And I love how it looks, and I think that it's really great for people that don't use a lot of stickers, because then you can pull in all of these like functional things into your planner without having to worry too much about like trying to match a specific color scheme, because this is obviously going to match basically with anything. So I think it's beautiful. I really love it, you guys. I think it's so beautiful. I'm obsessed with the colors. So you're going to go into all of your months the same, and then you have your weeks. Dun dun dun. Which I think this is what people were like kind of freaking out about. The colors in the colorful, I mean, obviously these colors are so bright that yes, you would have to completely white this out. I don't think that's going to be the case in the neutral, but I mean, let's be real, I was already whiting out all the lines at the bottom in the neutral anyway, so I feel like it doesn't really make that big of a deal or like difference. I love this so much. I think that's so beautiful. I absolutely love all the colors peeking through. I like how they did this. I like that it's no longer up here, so it's not like in the way. You know, sometimes if we were using like date covers or something, you would end up covering up part of the month or part of the year. Now you can just cover the whole thing with, you know, if you want to cover it with a sticker. And then they also added this to the bottom of the pages, and which I actually really like. I know I heard a lot of people saying like that they didn't need that they thought it was kind of useless. But what I like to do is I like to highlight again, I've been in a plum paper for a little while, and that one has the same thing. Like they have the little monthly view. And what I will do is I will highlight the week that we are in. And that way it kind of helps me see like where in the month we are. Like, are we in the beginning of the month? Are we in the end of the month? I know obviously you would think that would be clear by the date, but sometimes, you know, time just goes by so fast and I have no idea what day it is, what week it is, what anything it is. So it's really helpful, I think, to see kind of like, hey, where we are in the month. So I think that's really good change. I absolutely like love having that. So to me, that's not an issue at all. The other thing, actually I think that's it as far as changes like within the calendar itself. Well, of course, like these layouts are different. You can obviously see now they're like rounded and such. Y'all have already seen this, I'm sure, so I'm not going to get into that. I don't mind. I think I actually like the separation down here. If I were not using sticker kits, if I was just using like say functional stickers, planning out my day like that, I think this is great because it keeps it more separated. So before, I remember like when I got like my first Erin Condren in 2013, I remember using the bottom part for like tracking my meals. So I would put like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. So I think that this is even better because now it's kind of all contained into that day as opposed to looking a little bit more kind of open. So I didn't find any issue with that. I think it's really great, and I think it's, again, I'm just so obsessed with the colors. I think it's such a beautiful planner that they could have messed up on a lot of things and I would have been happy because I just think it's so beautiful. So here we have the end of the year, December going into, wow, would that be 2021? That's ridiculous. Wow. And then you have some notebook pages. You have, let's see, oh, so that's the note page here. So you get those two, then two more, then you get two dot grid here, another dot grid kind of layout here, and then the coloring pages that I've been complaining for like ever, and they're still in here, but it is what it is. Then you have this, I don't know. I think this would be great for like, you know, they have kind of like mind mapping and things like that. You can kind of figure out your own thing to do here, or you can just look at it. It's cute. I don't know. And then we have this Let's Keep in Touch for your contacts. It's just the one page. And in the back you have kind of a look ahead into the coming year of 2021. I actually really like this page. I think it's really great for like doctor's appointments. So like say your annual checkup, I'll like write in like say I went in, you know, whatever month it was, April, and then I can just put like, hey, make sure you get another annual checkup this month or sometime around this time, things like that. So I actually like this these pages. And then back to these stickers again. The stickers really, to me, they're not I like them. I like them a lot. I do think that it's really nice that you have a lot of variety. They're foiled. They're really, really beautiful, really vibrant. They're not cut the best. Like, if I peel this up, you can see, maybe not. I don't know if you're gonna, that's not gonna focus because it's too shiny. Oh, you can kind of see it there, but you see how it's like cut like way wrong, like it's like all the way on the top. So, I mean, they're not like my favorite stickers, but I also think that they are great to have. They're a lot of variety, like I said, and they're beautiful. So that's that. I don't really prefer, like I prefer smaller stickers, like smaller deco type stickers. So this doesn't really appeal to me very much, but you know, it's nice to have. And then these I love. I would rather have more labels and less of like those deco big stickers because I get a lot more use out of the deco ones, but I do love that they come with the little foiled asterisk. So then that is that, and then we have another perpetual calendar, which is nice to have. I mean, it just like, it doesn't really make a difference one way or another to me. That's kind of the same way I felt about the pocket, which is why like I'm not complaining that it's gone, but like I said, I just don't like that they took things away and then still increased the price. Like that's a big like no to me, but it is what it is. And then you have your pockets, kind of secretarial pockets here on the back. This is like a really sturdy cardboard. You do now have two really deep pockets, which is amazing. They got stop doing that like weird scallopy tiny pocket that nothing fit into. Again, would I have preferred to see maybe the pocket over here? Probably, but it's, you know, it's totally fine. Now, things that I want. Things that I want for this binder. Erin Condren, I need a hole punch. I need notebook paper that fits into this. I need dot grid paper that fits into this. I want to be able to customize this. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. The whole point of this is that you can take pages in and out, that you can customize, that you can rearrange, put whatever inserts you want into it, take whatever you want out, but then you don't give us a hole punch. Like, hello, Erin Condren, give me a hole punch, please. I mean, you could, of course, go through and with an individual punch, I could kind of measure this out and then punch them individually. Yes, I could, but that's a pain in the butt. And I want to buy a hole punch. Like, let me give you my money, Erin Condren. Give us a hole punch. But I love this so much. I think it's beautiful. I think it's definitely worth looking into. I think we've all had the coil for so long that this is just something new and exciting. But also I think they got it right, in terms of, like the look of it. Like, they didn't change the Erin Condren. Like, it's basically the exact same planner, but now just in a ring, in this kind of ring binder. But again, give me a hole punch, Erin Condren, please. And also, like, let me buy these things separately, because if I had the option to buy more than one, I would, but right now they're not sold separately. So if you want a new cover, you have to buy a whole new planner, which to me, again, does not make sense. Like, let me buy the things individually, let me customize them more, put in something to like loosen up these pages back here, things like that. But for the first time around, I think it's great. I really like it. Let me go ahead and flip y'all now to the other planner. All right, so this is the vertical neutral. This is in the regular coiled planner, and I'm gonna just go ahead and take this out of the box. If this is why we're being charged $5 more, I'm baffled by that. That just doesn't make any sense to me. But look at how beautiful it is. Like, goodness gracious, that is such a beautiful planner. The coil is huge. Coil seems to be about the same size as like last year's. My coil is already chipped, but it's okay. Honestly, the only one that doesn't really chip or have anything bad to it is the one that's already silver. So that's a thought. You have, again, another one of these rulers. I don't really use these, so I don't really care one way or another. I would prefer for them to be a little bit more clear. I do remember like the first Erin Condren's, I don't know if y'all remember, but they had like, they used to have like a quote or something, but it was like a laminated piece of paper basically. So you couldn't see through the ruler at all, and people were all upset about that. Like, they were not upset, but they wanted it changed to a clear ruler, and then we got a clear ruler, and now we're going back to like a not clear ruler. That doesn't make sense to me, but that's fine. So we have here, that's my middle name, by the way. I got the year on it just so that I can actually keep a cover on it, but now I kind of regret it because this is so beautiful. Like, this would be beautiful for any kind of winter, like just a winter cover. This cover is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. They did change, the tabs are now no longer black. They are gray, which I would prefer for them to be black simply because I got the black coil last year. I fell in love with the black coil. I think the black coil is my favorite. So I would prefer for them to like match, but not a deal breaker. These colors are gorgeous. Again, doesn't say really neutral to me because it is, there's definite color here. There's a lot of blues, a lot of greens, a lot of like a muted purple. So, is it neutral? I wouldn't say so, but it's still definitely a lot more neutral than the colorful planner. You have the exact same thing. There's no real difference here. Again, with the like kind of light pastel tones, you have the same here. This is what I was talking about before. There's now a dot grid page where on the colorful it's just like a blank page. You have the months here. I really would prefer for them to go back to the straight lines. I'm not really a big fan of the dotted lines, which is why I'm happy about this change. But again, not a deal breaker, not a big thing. This, y'all, I'm so excited that they got rid of the dotted lines on the side. I hated the dotted lines with like a deep fiery passion. So I'm so happy. There are dotted lines like vertically. or I'm sorry, horizontally. Like the vertical lines are solid lines, but the horizontal lines are dotted. I'm gonna zoom y'all in so y'all can see, because y'all probably like, what the heck are you talking about, Esli? Okay, do y'all see that? So these are dotted lines, but these ones going up and down, the vertical lines are solid, which I love. I think it's just easier to like lay down stickers, and also I think it doesn't look like as messy. It just looked a little messy to me in the other ones, but the layout's the same. I'm not gonna like flip through everything because y'all get it. I am very, 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 very happy to report that I have not found any issues so far with my order. Y'all know I have had a lot of issues in the past with Erin Condren. I've had some like really, really bad issues. Oh, these stickers are cut a little bit better. These are like way more centered. So I guess maybe it's just kind of depends on the batch that you get. But y'all know I've had some like awful issues with Erin Condren in the past. They sent me a used planner once. I've had issues with like, they've sent me like completely wrong orders. They have sent me planners that were messed up. I know that a couple of people have gotten messed up planners, but it doesn't look like I did. So I'm very, very, very happy about that, because it's been a while, y'all. It's been a while since I've had like, you know, a good experience with them online. But after the experience in the store, I'm just thankful that this came, you know, came through. So check your tabs, y'all. Make sure you're checking your tabs. I've had issues with like tabs not being laminated, things like that. And they have been pretty good about it, like as far as like any sorry about that, the camera cut me off, but like I was saying, I think that Erin Condren's been pretty good in the past about like replacements and things. So it's just a matter of kind of trying to be, you know, I guess it like, I feel like it depends on who you talk to, like who you reach, who you're able to reach. But that is it for these two planners, y'all. I am so happy. I am oh, let me show y'all like the size difference, because this is like substantially bigger. I have it all the way to the bottom, touching, you know, like the corner or the edge of this cover touching the bottom, and then we have the coil kind of overlapping, and there's still some, I would say maybe 3/4 of an inch on this side, and then, oh, about an inch, I would say, on the top. So it is quite bigger. If we don't take the coil into consideration, then that's, oh, I don't know, maybe 2 inches, 1 3/4 inches. So it is quite a lot bigger. I don't think this is something you could take on the go with you. At least it wouldn't be easy unless you have a very big purse. But I think this is a really, really great thing to have kind of like open flat on your desk. You know, and I think it's just going to make it so much easier to put down stickers, to write on Wednesdays, if you don't have, you know, if you have the opportunity to take the pages out. So I think that's awesome. But anyway, I've blabbed long enough. Thank you all so much for joining me, for coming back. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I will be coming back, y'all, as far as Plan With Me's and other videos. I'm currently filming some vlogs. I have been vlogging for the last couple of days, and I'm so excited to share like the changes we've made to the house and things like that. So that'll be coming soon. Thank you all so much again for watching, for sticking around. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, everyone.